Hello, everyone. It is Self-Care Sunday. I tell you. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for this Sunday night? The 14th of August already. The 14th of August, folks. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are here almost to the halfway point of August already. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're almost halfway through August. That means Labor Day is almost upon us. Labor Day, I tell you. What the heck? What the heck? Labor Day already. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for? We have had a busy day today. We have had a very busy day. But I am excited to be here with you live. Hopefully, if we can get Facebook to work with me, it'll tell me that you are there, is my hope. As you guys are popping on here tonight, I am coming to you live from Florida tonight. I am coming from Florida, but I guess most of you already knew that. Most of you already knew that I am coming from Florida tonight. As you're all starting to hop on here. Trying to get the, see if Facebook wants to cooperate and get the comments going here. You all know the joys of that. I'm going to see if I can get it up on my other screen here. Well, I've only got one screen sort of going, so I'm going to try to get that up here because it's not showing on the main screen here. Which is the joy of technology. Give me a second here. See if I can get it going on the big screen here. Boom. And so that I can see what you guys are telling me. So I can see you're there. Boom, boom, boom. Come on here. Let's see here. Click to expand. I am clicking. All right, let's try to change the view here a little bit. Hey, Carrie, how are you? It was great to see you in person. Oops, hang on a second. Now it disappeared in my comments. There we go. Hey, Carrie, we are grateful for you. We are grateful for great people like you. Hey, Shelly, how are you in Tennessee? It is great to have you here live. Thinking about you. I need to catch up with you on how that wonderful new store is going and how everything is happening. So, I am here in sunny Florida and had the great opportunity to have Angie traveling with me on this trip. Well, actually, I dragged her along. I dragged Angie along a little bit and said, "You're doing well enough. You've recovered enough." Although she's tired tonight. She'll rest up tonight. But I dragged her along and said, "Hey, come on, let's go. But we have had a long day on site here today. Oops, your comments are flowing in. Hey, Rose, you know we had a wonderful day. I am hopeful that you are recovering from your day with us today. It was great working with you today. Yes, she is. She's walking slowly. We call her Gimpy. But she is walking slowly, but walking. And in and out of the car is a little interesting. But she is doing amazingly well. And really proud of her and all the work she has done to take her walking to the next level, to take her walking and getting up and moving again to the next level, because this has not been an easy journey for Angie to get back up and out there, but she is really doing fabulous. Considering it's not that many weeks ago from her accident and then from her from when she had her surgery, and really all that she's accomplished in such a short period of time is really, honestly, an inspiration to us all. So there's a lot to be inspired by there. I fully admit I did forget the Stay Positive book tonight, but we're going to get going with our friend Simon tonight. We have a quote from him. "We have to dream. How else will we make a future that does not yet exist? We have to dream. How else will we make a future that does not yet exist?" Are you guys ready? We haven't had a chance to do Sunday night trivia in a while. Are you guys ready for Sunday night trivia? 3 of these stories, amazingly, are true. Okay, 3 of these stories are true. Can you spot the fake story? Only one of these stories is fake. A Utah-based apparel company was fined for removing Made in China tags on their clothing and replacing them with Made in America labels. In New Mexico, Michelin star restaurants are serving $5 value meals through food trucks. Story number 3, Domino's was forced to shutter stores in Italy after facing high competition from local pizza eateries. Or story number 4, Coca-Cola has debuted a new limited edition flavor inspired by the Technicolor World of Dreams. Which of those is the fake story? Was it... A Utah-based apparel company was fined for removing Made in China tags on their clothing and replacing them with Made in America labels. In New Mexico, Michelin star restaurants are serving $5 value meals through food trucks. Is Domino's forced to shutter stores in Italy after facing high competition from local pizza eateries? Or has Coca-Cola debuted a new limited edition flavor inspired by the Technicolor World of Dreams? Only one of those is true. Who's got the fastest growing private label brands? Private label brands are a thing, and it is growing fast. They are growing fast. Amazon, Target, and Aldi lead as the fastest growing private brands, but Walmart reigns supreme when it comes to private label household penetration. And that surprised me. And maybe it's just because in my own household, I guess we'd probably race for either Costco or Aldi private brands would be the top ones, not Walmart. But Walmart has the biggest penetration. They own 4 of the top 5 private brands as ranked by household penetration. That is interesting. But, from a sales perspective, and this is just for that individual retailer, 77.5% of Aldi sales are for private label products, followed by Trader Joe's at 59.4%, Wegmans at 49.4%, which you got to be in the Northeast for them, Costco 33.5%, so 1/3 of Costco items, there you go, are private label. Sam's Club 30%, HEB 26.9%, Walmart 23.3%. So they control private label, but only 23.3% of their sales are private label. Kroger 22.1%, Meijer 15.8%, and Hy-Vee 15.2%. Followed by Target at 15% and Whole Foods at 14.7%. So kind of interesting there. Ooh, we've got some trivia guesses already. Kitty, you guessed Coca-Cola debuted a new limited edition flavor inspired by the Technicolor World of Dreams. No, Kitty, that is true. There is a new flavor inspired by the Technicolor World of Dreams. What was the other guess there? Number 2. Hey, Rose, you're on. You get it. This week's fake news story is in New Mexico. Michelin star restaurants are serving $5 value meals through food trucks. No, in New Mexico, you still need a reservation for a Michelin star meal. But that means a Utah apparel company was fined for removing Made in China tags in their clothing, and that Domino's was forced to shutter its stores in Italy after facing high competition from local pizza eateries. while we're talking about Walmart for a second, they are appealing to inflation-weary customers with a refurbished goods program. Not used goods, refurbished goods. Refurbished goods. They're calling it Walmart Restored. In an effort to more easily find refurbished goods, as consumers have cut back on their spending. So mostly things, think electronics is for that program. Walmart is working on electronics for that. It's kind of old news what Shopify is doing, laying off 10% of its workforce. But that doesn't mean that e-commerce is dead. So a lot of people have been talking about, that Shopify overplanned for e-commerce and that e-commerce isn't what it's going to be. And so I as they lay off a little over 1,000 workers, and that's awful. I don't want people losing their jobs, but I do want you to take that in context. And when you put that in context, e-commerce is still a growing platform. It is a great way to grow your business. It is a great way to get omni-channel. Especially with resale stores, which is most of who tunes into me. Hey, Joanne, how are you? So glad to have you here live tonight. With e-commerce, what you need to know with that is, for many of you who are saying, well, I'm not getting a lot of sales, or I'm getting sales here and there on my website, it is driving people into your store. Okay, those websites are driving people into your store, where they come into your store and they hold up their phone and say, ooh, I want this. Or they're coming in looking at their phone looking for that. So don't discount the value of e-commerce as part of an overall branding, marketing, and business growth strategy. It is a great way to continue to grow your business. So don't say, well, even Shopify is laying people off. And I've had stores reach out to me about this. Shopify is laying people off. See, Neil, I told you e-commerce isn't a thing. And it really is a great opportunity for you to continue to grow your business. At Next Level, we have seen that time and time again as people invest in it and consistently perform on it. And what I mean by consistently perform is that they are constantly adding new items to their site, that they are consistently working. And the way we train it is don't aim for 100% overnight, but aim for a percentage and working that percentage up. If you're doing 10% of your new items to your website, keep that at 10% every day and work to get it to 15. When you get it to 15, you work on getting it to 20. So it's a constant level of growth until you have a lot of items. We didn't start with over 30,000 items on our site on any given day on my stores. We did not start there. We started with a few items and we just kept on working it from there. So, and I just had an order pop up on my screen as I was talking here. And yes, so is buy online, pick up in store. And I have something else with that. So that was a good point, Kitty, because Kohl's this week took their buy online, pick up in store to their next level. So Kohl's took it to another level, and they went to self-service in-store pickup at their stores ahead of the holidays. So you can pick up in stores. You don't have to wait at the customer service counter, and most orders can be picked up at any of their stores nationwide. With a self-service option at their stores, which is huge because it'd be a little bit of a pain in the neck. You'd go to Kohl's, you'd check in, you'd go to the customer service desk, they'd have somebody go get it in the back. I mean, it was a process. It was better than going on the floor and finding the item yourself, but it was a process. And so now Kohl's has gone to self-service nationwide. They had been testing it prior to this. Because buy online, pick up in store, it's not even Amazon can save you from somebody that's actually got it in stock. So know that and appreciate that that service is there and available, and offer store pickup to your customers. We certainly had many people take advantage of it this weekend in Massachusetts. This past weekend was our tax-free weekend, and we had many people take advantage of it to purchase items and be able to pick them up in store. So, ultimately, you have to know that you have to meet your customers wherever they are. You have to be there for them and for however they want to be served. And that is what is so incredibly important. That is what is so incredibly important to be able to do, and to adjust your world to theirs so you're serving your customers in the best way possible. Remember, you exist for your customers. They don't exist for you. You exist for your customers, and you have to be there for them. H&M has been sued over their the use of Higgs sustain labels. H&M has used Higgs scorecards to justify charging premium prices for its sustainable products, and the lawsuit states that the products are no more sustainable than their normal products, which are not a sustainable product. So it's interesting how they're being sued for being them, even though they're trying to stick a label on it that says they're not. Mall owner Preet, which owns a lot of malls around the country, is talking about that their sales per square foot across their portfolio is up significantly in some of their premier centers, such as the Cherry Hill Mall, the Woodland Mall, and Springfield Town Center are up more than 10% year over year. And comparable sales continue to grow. Their sales at many of their malls, in one of their malls, is up to $944 a square foot versus $936 last year. And their leases continue to rise. They continue to have new leases. Do you know someone that wants to get married? Do you know anybody that's getting married? It is the year of weddings. This year, next year are the year of weddings. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. Those weddings are out there. They're happening. There's lots and lots of weddings going on. Hard fighting for venues to get married, and all the accoutrements that go with the wedding. You're fighting for it. Everything's at a premium. But you could get married at someplace special. You have the opportunity to enter to win, to have your wedding could be held at Aldi. The Aldi Love campaign features a contest for a marriage and reception at Aldi's model store and free groceries for a year. Aldi couples to tie the knot are invited to enter a contest to exchange their vows during a wedding surrounded by up to 50 friends and family at the retail's model store in Batavia, Illinois. And we got a lot of Illinois people on that call tonight. But yes, you can get married in the Aldi aisle. There's been many Aldi life's milestones celebrated in Aldi themed marriage proposals, engagement photos, birthdays, and even baby showers. And now the grocer wants to have a wedding at them. I am not making this up. And you'll also get a behind-the-scenes look at how Aldi operates and how tries new things, and plus a year's worth of groceries. What a wedding blessing. What a wedding blessing. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you have any problems with Facebook, you can hop on over there. And just in time for the upcoming holiday season. The holiday season would not be complete. The upcoming holiday season, which, I know it's August, but it is never too early to talk about the holiday season, especially when you talk about, to be competitive, we have to raise our rates. to be competitive in the holiday season, we have to raise our rates. And so the Postal Service is out with its increases, which it plans on having take effect on October 2nd through January 22nd. So late into January, okay, October 2nd to January 22nd, the Postal Service is rising rates 6.1% on priority mail, which is actually lower than they did last year. So 6.1% on priority mail, 4.2% on ground. So last year on priority mail for the holiday season, the U.S. Postal Service raised rates 6.3%. And this year they're raising them 6.1%. We've also had a price increase since last holiday season on the base rate. So I am sure we are exceeding what 6.3 was last year. Parcel Select Ground is will be up 4.2% this holiday season versus 6.2% last holiday season. And First Class will be up 8.4% versus 8% last holiday season. Now, the big difference is last holiday season, the Postal Service rate increase. The Postal Service rate increase last year was October 3rd to December 26th, so the day after Christmas. Okay, this year, the rates are October 2nd to January 22nd. So basically an additional month, okay, for all intents and purposes, the rate increases will go an additional month this year. So just keep that in mind as you're doing your shipping and your shipping planning. We were just talking the other day about some of our shipping, and actually I'm going to do a talk in the coming weeks because I actually have some really good shipping information. I've talked before about our shipping and how my goal is over time, and I have that's covering the increase is covering the returns time, and I have some really good stats, some recent current stats from my own shipping operation to share, and I will share that over the next couple of weeks. I have it on my desk in the office to talk about because we had a really interesting situation a couple of weeks ago where we had a bunch of orders in a row that we charged less in shipping than it cost us, and significantly less, and it freaked out my shipper more than usual. My shipper always gets nervous. Shipper always gets nervous when we ship something that costs us more, and I appreciate how much she cares about that. But when we had this particular confluence of events where we had all these right in a row, boom, 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 that cost us a lot more, it totally freaked her out. But I have perspective on that, and I have real numbers to share. And I will be doing that in the coming weeks. It won't be Wednesday, but I will share that. I have it all printed out and on my desk. The last big thing that we have to talk about is our friends at the Small Business Administration. Isabella Guzman, the administrator. They are sending out notices. They are sending out real letters. Many of you have been receiving letters in the mail and wondering if they are fake. The letters talk about that the SBA is asking you to register on their payment site for your EIDL loan, and they are asking you to register in your email address so that they can send you billing statements and stuff online. Those emails, those letters, these are snail mail letters that are coming in the mail, in the physical mail, saying they don't have an email address on file for you or your account, and they need you to get it registered on the SBA's website. And those letters are legit. Those letters asking for that information, asking you to go to the SBA website and register, are completely legit, because remember that the payment deferral on EIDL loans starts coming up in September for the first loans issued. So basically between September and the end of the year, depending on when your loan was originally issued, 30 months from when your SBA loan was issued was the deferment, and until your first payment is due. So those first payments are coming up in September, October, November, and December for many of you. Some of you that got loans later, EIDL loans later, will have a later time. But between September and December, there are a whole lot of loans coming due for their initial payment. So know that these letters from the SBA are legit, asking for your email address and asking you to register on the SBA site. They are completely legit. Don't fret over it. It's okay. And just know that, and that is good. And please do that, because you are responsible for these loans, and those payments will start. As of right now, the other thing on the government loan front, just to be aware, because it will affect people's spending ability this holiday season. As of right now, there has not been a change to student loan deferment, although I'm still getting wind that there's going to be something happening with that, and that they're going to extend or do something to extend the September date. Have not gotten anything official on that yet, but there's a lot of pressure to do that because of inflation, and there's not a lot of extra money that people have, and they've been spending their student loan payments. So there's a lot of pressure on the government to continue the pause and not resume student loan payments in September. But nothing official on that. But SBA payments are all scheduled to kick in starting between September and December. Again, it's 30 months from when your loan was originally originated by deposit, when your deposit was actually deposited, basically plus or minus a month, depending on when your deposit was, because there's an actual formula that decides when the first of the month is based on when your deposit was, and in a way only the government can do. So some of you will be 30 months, some of you will be 31 months when your first payment is due from when your deposit was. But that is coming very, very soon. And remember that was not interest. There is interest on that loan, and it was interest deferred. Okay, interest deferred means that the interest has been accumulating and will be due. So that is the important stuff to know. The other important stuff to know is that, hey, I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday on the Next Level Resale Consulting Facebook page and streaming on the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, you can ring the bell, so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so you know, and we can help everybody grow their business better. I should be back in the office. As long as the airlines cooperate, I will be back in the office Wednesday night. Yes, as long as, you need, if you're flying, you need a lot of patience. You need a lot of patience when you fly. And I am flying this week, so I don't think I've had a flight recently that has taken off or gotten to where it's supposed to on time. So I travel with not only the pink calculator, but a lot of patience. So we'll be doing that. But I will be back, and I'll see you all Wednesday night. But until then, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you on Wednesday. Don't forget, got a question, you can email me, Neil, Neil, @nextlevelresale.com. See you soon, everybody. Have a great night.